Hi guys, it's Miss Natasha from the Quincy Public Library. Today we're doing the first homemade fun video, and for our homemade fun today we are going to make Kool-Aid Play-Doh. And the reason we're using Kool-Aid is because that's how you're going to get the color of your Play-Doh. So I made some earlier. This was using watermelon. It smells so good, and we got our nice pink. I've used all kinds of different colors. I will say that the lemon one almost looks white, so it will not give you yellow like you're hoping. So I mean, if you want white Play-Doh that they can maybe mix, a whitish Play-Doh to mix, you can use it. It doesn't smell like lemonade, so but for this project we need flour, you're going to need salt, you're going to need oil, and then 1 package of Kool-Aid, any flavor and any color that you want. And then I have a 1 cup measuring cup, we have a 1/2 cup measuring cup, and a tablespoon. And then it calls for boiling water. The library does not have a stove for me to boil on, so I'm just running it through my trusty coffee maker, and that does make it warm enough. You just want to make sure that you use it right away after boiling, so it doesn't, or after brewing. So let's start with our dry ingredients. Our flour. Put it in there. I'm gonna put a little bit more in here because sometimes it doesn't like to cooperate and you need a little more flour. So I'm just gonna have that on standby. All right, and then we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of salt, and I got this nice big container at Sam's Club. We use a lot of it. So 1/2 cup, pour that in there. Then our Kool-Aid packet. I forgot to bring my spoon in, but that's okay. We'll use the measuring spoon. I like to mix my ingredients together a little bit, just to disperse it. I don't know, I think it's the baker in me. That's what you do. It smells so yummy, guys. Play-Doh is so great for many reasons for kids to play with. 1, using their imaginations to create things. 2, for your fine motor skills with them squishing the Play-Doh and making things. And that's a nice pre-writing skill because they're going to build those muscles to be able to hold those pencils for later. It's also great for sensory squishing, especially this one with the smell. It's also, you can have lots of fun activities. I printed these little mats off line. This was from Pinterest. It's overthebigmoon.com has these free templates that you can download, and I just laminate them. I wonder if you could just put the press and seal paper down over it too. If you don't have a laminator, I bet that would work. And then this one is from behindthemombun.com. And what I like about this too is they're learning their letters, and then they can learn their sounds, and then they have to pick what of these objects start with the B. You know, because when I was first looking at that, I'm like, a frog? That doesn't start. That's to help them with their letters. All right, so we got our dry ingredients in. So we're going to add 1 cup of the water, which I should put this in the 1/2 cup here, of our boiling water. I like to put the water in first and then put the oil in because I feel like if the oil doesn't mix very well, probably not pour over your stuff. That way you don't over pour. Got the water in there. And then we're going to do the 3 tablespoons, that is the bigger of the spoons, of our oil. What is awesome about this Play-Doh too is that it can be kept indefinitely as long as you have it in a nice airtight container. For the library, this is what we use for our play dates, and I just use an old frosting container. I made cake one day, saved the containers. 1 batch of this usually fits pretty well in there. So we're gonna stir it all up. Obviously, when the kids are helping you at home, you're probably gonna wanna pour that water in yourself, parents, because it is hot. A regular spoon would work better. I just forgot to bring it from my office, so just saying. sometimes the batches don't like to cooperate and they like to be a little runny. That's what happened to my pink one earlier. And you just want to add a little more flour at a time. You don't want to do a lot because you can't, like once the flour's in there, you can't take it out, but you can keep adding little bits. This one, because I'm using the measuring spoon. And you can get to the point where you might just want to take it out and knead it. I love this part. It's not too hot where it's gonna burn the kids' hands now, but this is my favorite part of making this because I just love feeling, obviously you guys try it. I'm gonna sprinkle this flour I didn't get mixed in on the ground, on the table here, just so I can get it mixed in. But I just love feeling the warmth when I make this Play-Doh. Of course it cools down pretty quickly, but get it all mixed up. And we have our Play-Doh, which is quick, easy, it smells really good. So again, we have these nice mats. So if your kiddos are learning their letters, this is nice, they can do. Every kid likes to make snakes, right? Miss Natascha always makes snails when she creates with the kids because she's not always the best creativity. Yeah, so they can do their letters. And on this one, BeyondTheMomBun.com has these letters, and she has the whole alphabet that you guys can print off. Again, I laminated them, but I really think if you have Glad's press and seal, that would probably work too. You can just press it on the top because you can still see through it, and then, you know, have the kids put what, you know, items start with the B. And then I like this one because it has the circle, but it also has the letters up here that they can do. So Play-Doh is just so much fun. It's relaxing. That's another, like for some kiddos, I relax when I make it. So this is a lot of fun. So if you guys make this Play-Doh at home with your kids, I'd love to see what colors you use. I'd love to see what things they build, what they can build out of it. And I will make sure that I put the links to where I got these printables at, so you guys can print them yourself too. So thank you guys for joining me for Homemade Fun. Next week, next month for Homemade Fun, I'm going to have Hannah from the Be Well at Work clinic through Blessing here, and she's gonna show us how to make salsa at home just in time for National Tortilla Day. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.